It was a crisp summer evening in Soham, Cambridgeshire, 2002. Holly Wells, 10, and Jessica Chapman, 9, had spent the afternoon playing together, laughing and sharing secrets in their small, quiet town. Their parents trusted the neighborhood, everyone knew everyone, and the streets were considered safe. But that evening, the innocence of Soham would be shattered forever. Holly and Jessica had gone out to fetch ice cream, their bright summer dresses dancing in the sunlight. The streets were familiar, the route simple. By 5:15 p.m., both girls had vanished. The initial assumption was that they were simply delayed, playing longer than expected. But as dusk approached, panic rippled through the community. Calls were made, neighbors searched, and the first hints of dread began to creep in. Police arrived quickly, organizing search parties, door-to-door inquiries, and interviews with locals. CCTV from nearby stores revealed snippets of movement, two small figures laughing near the ice cream van, but after that, their trail vanished. Every minute that passed increased the fear that something terrible had occurred. Investigators discovered that the girls had been lured by a man, Huntley, a school caretaker with access to local facilities. Huntley's history was murky, but nothing prepared the town for the horror of his actions. Witnesses recounted seeing him near the girls' route days before, observing their routines, learning their habits. It was methodical, patient, and chilling. As days turned into a week, the search expanded. The Cambridgeshire countryside was combed, fields plowed, woods scoured, rivers examined. Volunteers joined, helicopters hovered, and police dogs followed faint traces, but the girls remained missing. Anxiety gripped the town. Parents warned their children, schools issued alerts, and the media converged, broadcasting the story nationwide. Then came the discovery. Months later, the remains of Holly Wells and Jessica Chapman were found buried in a remote area outside Soham. The revelation stunned the nation. The town mourned, and investigators pieced together the chilling details. The girls had been abducted, held briefly, and then murdered. Huntley had planned and executed the crime with cold, calculated precision. The trial was a national spectacle. Evidence included testimony from witnesses, forensic analysis, and Huntley's own admissions. The horrific nature of the crime, coupled with his deception and calculated behavior, left the public shaken. He was convicted of both murders, receiving a life sentence without the possibility of parole. The legacy of Holly and Jessica continues to haunt the town. Memorials have been erected, scholarships and community programs honor their memory, and the story serves as a stark reminder of vigilance, the darkness hidden in ordinary places, and the fragility of trust in seemingly safe communities. Even years later, the case impacts discussions on child safety, law enforcement protocols, and community awareness. Parents remain vigilant, children are educated about stranger danger, and Soham remembers the bright summer day that innocence was stolen. The vanishing of Holly Wells and Jessica Chapman is a tale of tragedy, horror, and the courage of a community to seek justice. It underscores the importance of awareness, the vigilance of law enforcement, and the collective responsibility to protect the most vulnerable. For the people of Cambridgeshire, every summer breeze along the fields carries the echo of two young lives lost but never forgotten.